Welcome back, bitches! Welcome back to the Super Retro Gaming Brothers, or Super Retro Brothers. I don't know, I can't read. I'm an Italian plumber. I just hit my head on this wall every single time, or jump over it, for no reason. Anyway, yes, hello everyone, welcome back to the Super Retro Brothers. Pretty much like, welcome back to our gameplay on Super Mario 64, where I'm playing the original 64 on my end, aka Zecoa the Diesel, and I'm here with my good friend,
Bonnie, also known as Ulti7, and the guy that's playing the DS version. So, hey folks, yes. Welcome back to the original.
So, pretty much last time that we left off and everything, we pretty much completed, both, Leave a Lava Land, as well as Hazy Maze Cave. And as you can see right here, we also got our very first star on our Shifting Sandlands. So, pretty much in this part, we're just going to be finishing off course number 8, Shifting Sandlands, as well as completing most stars in Dire Docks. And firing a commie for the second time and everything.
Yes.
Yes. So pretty much we are definitely going to be a little bit busy in terms of this part right here and everything.
Yeah, we got more.
And let's see, I'm trying to think.
Oh.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna get the wing cap this time. For this one, I'm actually gonna try to do this the legit way as best as I can. Can I get there on time? No. Oh well.
Ooh, and it hurts like hell.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so this one, normally there's two ways for you to get the star. And admittedly, usually I try to do the cheating way, where pretty much I just get the wing cap and fly all the way to the top of the pyramid and everything. But for this one, I'm actually going to try to do the legit way, where pretty much, this game wants you to at least try to climb the pyramid as best you can. And pretty much you'll be able to get to the star and such. Which, honestly, the legit way is not really all that hard to do. It's just pretty much one of those where it's just you're going to have to try to, not only practice a little bit, but also try to get used to the camera. And try not to go too fast if you can help yourself. So, whoop. Okay, alright. Whew. Alright, I saved myself right there.
Oh man, that was
I know. Yeah, so as you can see right here, the further you climb up top to the pyramid and everything, the platform's gonna get smaller and smaller and such. So pretty much this is the main reason why most people just say fuck it and use the wing cap to get it. And like I said, I am one of those people and such, so I definitely don't blame. Whoop. Not this time, okay. Alright, I'm gonna give this 2 more tries, and pretty much, if I can't get it, then I'll go ahead and use the wing cap. But luckily, in terms of this course and everything, this course is actually kind enough to give you, an infinite, one-up mushroom and such. It is a little tricky to get, though, because you gotta make sure that you do, a good long jump, and also try to make sure that, you accidentally don't go into this, quicksand. Almost. Alright, one more try. Alright, got it that time. Alright, let's try again. Take 2.
Also, be careful not to get too close to the edges of the top spots, because if you do, you get squished anyway.
Yes.
Because that happened to me a couple times when I was playing it in the original, so.
It has as well too. Pretty much this happened to me a couple times as well too with these blocks. And pretty much sometimes it's happened to me where I try to do a long jump on these platforms, and pretty much I slip off the edge and I go straight into the quicksand again.
I forgot that the mission is much more difficult than the original. This mission.
It's
this mission specifically.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think we can. All right. I don't think we can do that again. But shoot, yeah. Okay. Honestly, believe it or
What the hell is wrong with Club?
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with him? I think he's broken.
Don't touch him.
Hey, dude, are you okay?
Don't touch him. Let him be.
Are you
broken.
okay? Yeah, okay.
Stupid bird.
But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so it's like, honestly, believe it or not, like, when I was doing this for the practice run and everything, I actually managed to get it on the first try and such. The trick here...
I believe you. I do believe you, though. I do believe you.
Yeah. Pretty much the trick here is that, like, you know, you just want to make sure that, like, pretty much, like, not only will the camera work with you and everything, but you also gotta try to make sure that, like, you know, you keep your balance on it just right, and there we go. Yeah, pretty much this is one of those missions where pretty much, like, you don't want to go too fast and everything. That way, like, you know, you have a better chance not slipping off the pyramid and such.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah. Alright, so for this one, alright, so pretty much since I already showed you the long way around, I'll go ahead and use the wing cap for these next couple of pyramid missions. So, let me go ahead and get the wing cap. Here. Okay.
Alright, wing cap time.
Yep. Alright, so for this one, it's actually pretty straightforward. All we gotta do is literally go inside this pyramid. And then all we gotta do is climb up. Alright, so I'll show you guys a bit of a shortcut with this one.
Yeah, just climb the womp.
Yeah, pretty much.
The mummy swamp, I should call it.
Yeah, because apparently, like, you know, even in the pyramids, I'm guessing that, like, you know, back in the old days, they also, pretty much they also have thwomps back in the old days.
And I can see, and I do see that, honestly.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, pretty much like, yeah, as you can hear, as Brian likes to call it, it's the medicine guy.
Yeah, the medicine guy. Yeah, I'm gonna call him medicine guy because it sounds like Phil's been shaken. So, you know, it works.
That's alright. Because luckily right after here, like I said, this course is also kind enough to give you a spinning heart. And thankfully, like, yeah, once you do get squished and everything, like, you don't really lose, you don't really lose that much of your power meter and such, which is nice.
I really hate these. Oh, no. Okay, never mind.
Yep,
oh, fuck. I'm so close.
And, alright, so this one you can also ride on this swamp, too, if you wanted to, which I will.
Just be careful, because it spins around, and yeah. You turn around with it.
Whee! Boy? I'll get right over. Start.
Here we go!
And next up would be, I believe, is the
yes, the next one is the boss fight.
Alright, now for this one, I usually always do, you know, stand on the 4 pillars to break the pyramid.
Yes, pretty much that's what that's pretty much what I usually do as well too. This one you actually do need the wing cap for this one as well too.
Now you did it a little bit too far, so. Alright. 1, 2,
there we go.
There we go. Now this one is a little bit time consuming to get to the 4
It can be a little time consuming and also tricky as well too. So the trick here is that, like, as soon as you see your own shadow on these 4 pillars, then pretty much do a little, like, butt stomp, and you should be A-okay, and, like, activating the pyramid and everything.
Yeah, you also gotta listen to the music, because, you know...
Yes.
Pretty
much as we stated, like, at least in the N64 version, pretty much once the music is done looping the second time, and pretty much your wing cap is about to run out.
Yeah, so that's why, okay, here we go.
Yep. And there we go. Ouch. No! I hit my nose.
Chilling elevator.
Yep.
Wake me up.
There we go. Alright, now pretty much, this boss fight, much like in the DS version, all you gotta do is just, like, attack the hands as soon as they open their eyes.
Alright, let me do this.
Alright, go ahead.
Who back here? Who breaks seal? Wake, ancient ones. We no like light. Rumble. We no like intruders. Now battle. Hand to hand.
So pretty much like, yeah, just keep hitting the eye, just keep on hitting the hands about 3 times each, and pretty much like, yeah, you'll be good to go and such. I missed that one. Alright, so pretty much, we just gotta make sure we hit this hand about 2 more times.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful, because like, yeah, there'll be moments where pretty much like, you know, neither one of the hands will open their eyes and everything, and they'll pretty much just try to like, you know, literally pound you and such. So be careful on that part. And also try to like push you off. They'll literally try to push you off the edge as well too, as soon as there's only one hand left to battle.
Grumble. What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take the star of power. We sleep darkness.
Oh shit, I actually killed him? Am I really a monster? That fucker, give me the power star!
Here we go!
Yeah, I apologize to our Russian friends.
That's okay. That's okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Like, hey, wait a minute, what? Nothing bad is gonna happen. It's like, hey, wait a minute, why is that nuke missile coming straight to my house now? Alright, up next, free flying for 8 red coins. So, alright, if you guys ever wanted like a very nerve-wracking moment in this course, well, here you go. Because this is the very first coin that you have to get. And again, pretty much you gotta try very hard to make sure that, like, you know, you don't slip on that slope. If you slip on that slope, then pretty much you get a one-way ticket down to that quicksand.
And look, it's our old friend, Crazy Bots.
Yep. And look.
Now on this level, he's pretty safe to use. So
he is. Alright, that was cool.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And pretty much like, pretty much, yeah. Luckily, like, you know, the red coins are in the exact same spot as they were in the DS version and such. And there is actually a little trick that like I actually do use to kind of like, you know, make the red coins go by just a little bit faster. You know what? Let's go over here on the same side.
There we go.
You know what? Let me at least talk to him because I know what the bird's gonna do. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh my god! Well, actually, you do have hair, so I can't even make the joke. Oh! But the hair kind of looks like lasagna. No, it doesn't. Okay. Before I get that, let me go ahead and get this right.
Now be careful because
pretty much as Toast said, yeah. As soon as you lose your power cap and everything, or at least your hat, just your regular hat, any damage that you take will be pretty much doubled compared to like, you know, the damage you would have taken if you had your original hat. Okay, I'm a little surprised I didn't get burned there. There he is. There we go. Alright, we got the cannon, so alright, let's go ahead and use this teleport. Alright. Now, now honestly, this part right here is a lot more easier for you to get the red coins this way.
I never thought about that, actually.
You will have to be very careful, because I will admit, at least with the cannon and everything, like, yeah, you pretty much your flying power does go a lot more faster and such.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, I missed that one. That's okay. I'll come back to it later. Should be. Keep going. Just keep going around. We'll get one of the tree right here.
Ooh.
It's okay. I'm a professional. I know how to fly. Somewhat. I did flew a plane once before, so I got this. Just be on the safe side of the water. Hey, I almost got my hat again. Try again.
Super Mario, Luigi, Princess Pearl. Super Mario, say Yahoo!
There we go. And there's the start.
Super Mario, Luigi, Princess Toad. Super Mario, Super Mario.
Hey, look, 64! And you're playing on the original 64. Alright, one last star. Pretty much as we noted in the DS version, this one actually changed a bit in the DS. But it's still technically the same star at the end of the day. Just the only thing they have really changed is that pretty much they got rid of, they replaced the coins with the silver stars.
Okay, so this is the one with the coins.
Yeah. Damn it. And for this one, I'll go ahead and take a bit of a long way around. Alright. Yeah, be careful with that sand, because, like, you know, the more you walk into it and everything, sooner or later, it will start pulling you down. So
Yes.
make sure you keep, so make sure you keep on tapping the jump button as much as possible. Give me a coin. Alright, then get squished. Whoop. So pretty much right here, down these little monkey bars and everything, these are where you will find your first 2 secrets and such. But where are the other 3 secrets, you may ask? They're all the way up at the top. And I will admit, for this one and everything, again, this is another star where pretty much, like, it kind of does show off on, like, you know, how outdated this camera system has gotten over the years.
Oh, I'll be the first one to tell you that. I'll be the first one to fucking tell you that.
Yeah, and I'll admit, pretty much when I first played this course as a kid and everything, it also took me a while to get this star, all because of the first 3 secrets that, like, you know, that are pretty much, like, you know, you had to find and everything during this mission.
This star broke me when I played the game from Super Mario 3D All Stars. Yeah, this star broke me.
Yeah.
Because I was losing my patience. I was losing my patience with the goddamn.
So pretty much what you have to do is that, like, right before you get to the 3rd star and such, what you have to do is go down right here, and yeah, those are your first 3 spots right there. So you gotta make sure that, like, not only do you, like, you know, time yourself just okay right here, so you can jump down to the other platforms. But then pretty much, like, yeah, once you get down to the 3 platforms, the other 2 secrets are actually very much easy to get. Just like I said, make sure you keep on pressing the jump button, otherwise the sand's gonna bring you down and down and down until pretty much, like, you suffocate. And yeah, there's a star right there and everything. So again, you gotta make sure that, like, yeah, you're kind of pixel perfect, because pretty much, like, yeah, if you go straight down and everything, I believe that is an instant death. So alright, just one more star left to go, and we'll be all done with shifting Sandlands. And honestly, yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you want to get. So let's do the Talon one. That way, like, you know, we don't have to worry about, like, the bird, like, getting my hat. Alright. Now for the 100 coins in this one, much like with Leave a Lava Land, you have to make sure that you have like the minimum amount of coins outside the pyramid before you go inside the pyramid. Because pretty much if you get, even if you get like all the coins inside the pyramid and everything, if you don't have enough coins outside the pyramid, then pretty much like again, you're gonna have to exit the course and pretty much go all the way back to Shifting Sandlands all over again.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, at least in terms of like this 100 coin challenge and everything, it's not all too bad. Although I will admit, the coins can be like very sporadic at some parts and everything.
Yeah, that is true. I agree with that.
Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me stomp on you! Oop, I threw too far. Oh well. That's okay, I get more coins later.
Look where it landed.
Yeah. It's still there, and pretty much like, yeah, we can't get that anytime soon, but, it's okay. And pretty much like, yeah, as you saw with the Pokey's head and everything, pretty much like, yeah, you want to make sure that you, like, at least get to the head. Once you attack the head, and pretty much you got, you get yourself a free blue coin.
So there's like 3 Pokeys in this.
Yes, there is. And pretty much since like Klepto has a star, we don't have to worry about him like stealing my cap.
Thank goodness, because we can keep him distracted. With
Yes.
something.
Yep, there's another one. Okay, there we go. And there is a blue coin switch in this course, but it's inside the pyramid.
Take a segment in and take a segment out and take a segment in and whip his ass. You do the hokey pokey and you kick it on the ass.
That's what it's all about!
Oh, there's a 4 one, alright. Take a segment in and take a segment out and take a segment in and
take a segment out. I put another segment in. It's nothing to do with this game. That's what it's all about.
Wait, you can jump on it?
Actually, yeah. You can also jump on a head as well too. Pretty much what you gotta do is that like, pretty much as soon as you like attack the body lower and lower, then like, yes, you can. I did not actually want to get the star, but okay, sure. But pretty much like, yeah, like as soon as you like attack the head just enough and everything to where like, I don't think I really need a blue. I don't really need the coins from the pyramid. I'll just get the red coins. But anyway, as I was saying again, yeah. So once you punch the Pokey's body just enough to where like you can actually get to the head and everything, then like yes, you can actually also stomp on the head as well too if you don't feel like punching or kicking it.
Oh, I never knew that actually, because the other games make it look like you can't jump on it. So
yeah, that's fair.
So for a while I thought,
yeah, I had a feeling. Oh well. Oh well, it's okay. We can try again.
Yeah, fair. At least Klepto's gonna be distracted.
Yes. Actually, alright, you know what, before I get the box, let me at least take care of the bombs first. Fuck all of you! Yeah, fuck you too, I never liked you! Oh, you came back! I guess you don't know what yeah. Man, you respawn very fast! Alright, so now, now with the Pokies, you do have to, like, work very fast into, like, stomping their heads, because, Yeah, as you can see right there, sooner or later they will actually grow their bodies back.
Yes. That happens in the DS version as well.
Yes. Oh. Surprise! Happy birthday! It's not my birthday. At least I don't think it is.
Alice, do not interrupt me when I'm daydreaming.
Ah, sorry. Oh, I did it again. Oh well. No one likes boxes anyway.
Hey, you stupid fat Italian! Do not interrupt me when I'm daydreaming.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? God, just put it. God, why didn't you just put a do not disturb sign next time?
And that's your daily Madagascar reference for today.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if you haven't seen the first movie.
I've seen bits and pieces of the first movie. Pretty much the only like Madagascar movie I have seen is the second one.
Oh yeah. Attention, this is your captain speaking. I got good news and bad news. The good news is we'll be landing immediately. Bad news is
The bad news is we're gonna die.
You know, do you remember well, you've seen it, but do you remember the plot of the second film?
Oh, the plot? The plot I do remember was that, like, as soon as, like, Alex and the gang make it to, was it Madagascar? Yeah, it was Madagascar.
Africa.
Once they made it into, like, Africa and everything, and, like, pretty much Alex finally finds his, like, long-lost parents and everything, and pretty much it becomes one of those movies where, like, pretty much he wants to try to prove his worth to his family and everything, and pretty much ends up embarrassing himself. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, pretty much everything's all peachy keen now.
Yeah. You know, as a kid, I found it to be the weakest out of the three films because
honestly, honestly, same here. Like, I actually do remember, like, pretty much the first time I saw the movie as a kid and everything, I was just like, it's okay.
I found it pretty weak because the when it starts, it's fun. And especially when the plane crashes, that's some hilarious shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
But once they get into meeting the characters that are going to be with us for the remainder of the film, I will admit the pacing does become a little bit boring.
Yeah, it does.
But it picks up again near the end, where they basically fly in this helicopter-ish, whatever the hell it's called, thing, and they break the. Whatever's blocking the water from getting to the other animals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. All I wanted was to make a sacrifice. The gods don't like me.
Yeah.
Oh! I found you guys! What?
Hey! Hey, that little Lemur car sounds just like me!
Well, I will admit it does sound like Mario in a way.
Does that mean he's my long lost brother or something? I could probably get rid of Luigi?
And there's a funny part in the second film that I look back on it now and I'm like, oh. It's like I don't know if you remember this part, but in the second film, there's a part where the monkeys, go in a strike because the penguins are not meeting their demands.
Ah, I think I vaguely remember that, like, a plot line.
And basically this is after Alex is captured by the humans.
Mm-hmm.
And the other monkeys are like, the plane will not be fit until we meet our demands. Now, let's get to the table. And basically, I saw it as like a reference to communism because they saw the penguins as dictators.
Yeah.
And I saw that scene and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, no, why not? Alright, those are 100 coins. Whoop. There we go. Alright, so to finish this off, let's go ahead and get the star inside the pyramid. So that way we can get 2 extra lives.
Oh boy, that was close.
I know it was. Alright, there we go. Alright, 66.
6.
666! Alright, we are all done with shifting sandlands. So now, it's time for the big one.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Yep.
But first,
I gotta go use the bathroom.
I mean, okay,
Okay, hold on.
I mean, that's a no-brainer for Mario, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Whoa, Bowser. Bowser, you really outdone yourself this time. Let's see here. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't Bowser. Yep, folks. Pretty much, we have a course inside. Pretty much inside another Bowser fight and such. But before we can actually get to the second Bowser fight, you have to do this star first. In Dire Docks.
More Bowser suck. Which, honestly, the other missions don't come as close to this one. I think this one's a lot of fun, especially with the submarine.
It is, and pretty much actually does have a cool gimmick in of itself and everything, because pretty much right after this star and everything, pretty much that submarine is actually gonna stay in this course until you defeat Bowser. Pretty much once you defeat Bowser, then pretty much the sub is gone.
Yes.
Man,
I always thought the submarine left after you beat the star, but no, it's actually after you beat Bowser.
Yes. And pretty much because the sub does not leave until you beat Bowser, that makes getting certain stars, at least one in particular, very tricky to get. And you know what? I guess I might as well show it off, because I do believe that they do actually show up in here. So let me use the Mario camera. Let's see if we can find. Are they here? Alright, no, they're not here. But you see those red coins and such.
Yes.
Pretty much those red coins, no matter what, and pretty much I'm sure that every single speedrunner glitch person has tried to do this, and I'm sure some has succeeded. But pretty much no matter what you do and such, pretty much if you want to try to get the red coins without having certain items and everything, and it will make for a very, very time-consuming red coin mission.
Yes.
So pretty much at least what I would recommend on doing and everything is just pretty much as soon as you get to start, go and fight Bowser right now as soon as possible. Which is what we're gonna do right now. But I don't want to fight him. You're gonna fight him and you're gonna love it. Damn it.
Yeah, careful because this one is very...
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Let's see if I can make it over here. Alright.
There we go.
Alright, made it.
Alright, I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back in just a moment. So.
Alright.
Good luck.
Alright, thank you. So yeah, pretty much welcome to the second course. As Barney said and everything, this second course is pretty much a bit tricky. Especially when getting the 8 red coins and such. Because as you can see, it pretty much takes a book out of a Leaf of Lava Land and everything. And so pretty much, it's gonna be another course where pretty much, lava's gonna be playing a big part in this course and everything. So pretty much one of those levels where, like, if you're not careful and such, then pretty much like, yeah, you're in for a tough time with this course. And there are certain red coins where they're in kind of like a tricky spots to get as well. Like this one right here, and then there's another coin where if you step off this platform, it's right under there. Whoop. Alright. But thankfully after this, the other red coins pretty much are going to be like straightforward from here. I survived that part at least. Alright, and this red coin right here is another one that's a bit tricky to get, but all you really need to do is wait for this platform to rise up, and there you go. Next red coin. Make it there. Oh, ah, okay. So made it there. Good. Yep. I had a feeling that was coming. Oh well. Alright, try again.
Mamma mia!
At least one nice thing about this course and everything is that, like, it does give you, like, lots of one-ups and everything. And these one-ups will always be here, like, whenever you, like, come back to the stage. So as long as you keep getting these, like, whoop, 2 one-ups and everything, and, like, hopefully you won't have to worry about getting the game over in this course. I don't know if you guys heard that, but pretty much like, yeah, that bully from earlier, looks like he decided to take a dip in the lava. One more! Okay. There we go. Alright. I think I might get burned. Nope, I didn't. Alright, let's get this star. Alright, here we go, secret star.
Here we go!
Alright, now let's fight off Bowser the second time. Alright, here we go.
Ah, just in time.
Yeah, just in time. You are just in time. Pushing me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see I'm having very little time making mischief with my minions? Something. Oh, whatever. Alright, so yeah, this second fight, like I said, this is a very, this is a very tricky one. Okay, I almost had him right there. It's a very tricky one, so pretty much as you saw right there, this is one of Bowser's new gimmicks. We're pretty much like, as soon as he, like, jumps up and everything, you're gonna want to get as far away from the platform as fast as you can and such. Because if you don't, as you saw right there, pretty much will be very easy for you to take a nice dip down into the lava itself.
Careful, because he packs a punch.
Pretty much he actually does pack a punch. And hold on, let me see, where's the mirrors? Right here.
There, move.
Alright. No biggie, we'll try again. And pretty much as you saw right there, like, he also does a little bit of a teleporting as well, too, making it a bit more tricky to try to, like, grab his tail. Now, I think I'm alright, a little off.
You overshot it. Oh, well.
Yeah. Alright. So, pretty much, yeah. Okay. Alright, try again. So, pretty much just try to keep spinning around and around, and eventually you should be able to grab his tail again. Almost. Yeah, teleport. Okay, actually this should be a little bit more easier. There we go. Right? Actually, I wonder, like, can you actually get yourself hit? Like, if Bowser was, like, body slam your body? Oh! Can it be I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me! This time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see a princess, come to the top of the tower, alright? We're having cake! Hot dog! I'll be waiting! Alright, so we got the second key, but we're not done with this part we're not done with this part just yet. We still got about 4 more stars left to go. And they're all back in dire docks. Nope. Let's go back. Chests in the curtain. Alright, now this is a star that got changed slightly in the DS version. The only really change they did was that they got rid of like one extra chest. So pretty much in the DS version, you only had to worry about opening 3 chests. Where in this one and everything, you have to open about 4 chests up and such. Yeah.
And you got to do that while also trying to avoid the whirlpool.
Yeah, I pretty much try to avoid the whirlpool right next to you, and also make sure you don't accidentally pretty much open up the wrong chest, because much like in Jolly Roger Bay and everything, you open up the wrong chest, you get shocked, and you gotta do the order all over again. But just like in Jolly Roger Bay, yeah, once you open up the chest, just make sure you get yourself an air bubble, and you'll get yourself some air. I'm gonna turn around a little bit. And hey, Susie, Susie. And I'll just pull this up over there. And there's the start. And there we go. We got ourselves a very nice star. Yeah.
So I think we got 3 more to go, right?
3 more to go, yep. And pretty much like I said, here we go. Here's the star, where pretty much like you do have to beat Bowser if you want a bit more of an easier time to get this star. Pretty much the 8 red coin star. So there are 2 things that actually does happen once you defeat Bowser and such. So one thing that does happen once we make it all the way back over to this section of Dire Docks. So one thing that has changed, I think, yeah, over there. So pretty much as I said in the DS version, do not go into that hole and such. If you go into that hole, pretty much you'll be taken right back outside the castle. I mean, you have to go back into the castle, go back into Dire Docks and do whatever star you were currently on all over again. And pretty much, let me tell you, it actually does make the Hornet Coin Star more of a pain of an ass to get sometimes.
I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. It stops my mind. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Beatles references. There you go.
You can't.
That's your Beatles reference for today.
Yes. And pretty much another thing that has also changed now that you beat Bowser is that now you have these poles coming back and forth and everything, and pretty much, yeah, this is another reason why some people don't like the red coin mission over here, because they're pretty much like, yeah, you sometimes do have to wait patiently for these poles to, like, come over towards you, so that way you can grab onto them, and then pretty much, like, hop off one pole to the next and such.
You know, I say this, and elevating for red coins are timed in terms of how much they suck.
Mm-hmm.
Because both are, number one, both are very time consuming, and two, basically, if you fall, you have to get back up. And
yeah,
that's
pretty much.
That's the thing that really annoys me about this stupid mission.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much these two poles right here is also another reason why, like, you know, the A-Red coins, like, the A-Red coin mission in this one kind of suck, because, like, pretty much, yeah, sometimes you do have to, like, you know, wait just perfectly until, like, you know, both poles are actually lined up together to where, like, it makes it a bit more easier for you to grab onto the poles in question. I think I can actually, no, I can't. I'm gonna wait for a bit. There we go. Yeah, sometimes as a kid when I was playing this mission and everything, I would find it a little bit more easier just to wait until, like, you know, pretty much like, yeah, both these poles were actually lined up against each other. That way it would make it more easier for me to, like, hop off one pole and grab the other.
That's much more. I can see why it's much more easier that way.
Yeah.
And I just realized there's no platform there. That was
yes. Pretty much that platform over there in the middle. Yeah, that was added to the DS version, which I can actually see why. Because, like I said, like trying to time yourself, like, you know, with those poles and everything can be pretty tricky. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes you might not actually grab the pole, and pretty much you'll end up back into the water and such.
You know, I'm very interested to see once we get done playing both versions to see which version is better.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm very interested because we're so far ahead into the game that I'm like, this is gonna be very interesting.
It is. It pretty much is. Because pretty much like, yeah, I will say that, a spoiler alert, pretty much at the very next part and everything, we only have to worry about 2 more stars for Dire Docks. And then pretty much the rest of the stars are going to be all up on the 3rd floor.
I wonder which one you're going to do first, and what course you're going to do first. That's the thing I'm kind of curious.
Well, pretty much if you guys have been following this LP so far and everything, you guys may have noticed I have been doing the courses in order and such, so, yeah, the next part, like, yeah, we are definitely going to be doing Snowman's Land next.
But I decided to switch it around from my Let's Play just to be...
Yeah, just to make it more interesting and such. You found 70 power stars! The mystery of the endless stairs is solved, thanks to you. Oh, shucks. And Bowser is ever upset. Now to the final bout. You know what? I want to go back to take another dip. God damn it!
I would have loved to do the BLJ, but whatever.
Oh yeah, the BLJ were pretty much like alright, so like I said, for those that don't know what BLJ is, pretty much like yeah, it's the first of Mario 64 where there are lots and lots and lots of glitches.
This version has it because this is the US version, right?
Yes, this is the US version.
Yeah, the US version does have this glitch. The version that does not have this glitch is the 1997 re-release, which is the Shinjuku version. The one that was re-released for 3D All-Stars, because they patched this glitch. Basically, as the name says, it's called backwards long jump. It's a glitch where you basically have to line Mario specifically in one spot, and you basically have to do the long jump backwards. And you're gonna start to notice that Mario starts to basically go crazy. When he goes crazy, basically goes all the way to, he crosses the closed door, and you basically end up in the room that the glitch, sent you to.
Yes.
And you can beat the game pretty easily with that glitch.
So what I'm trying to do. There we go. And pretty much as you guys saw, getting that star was actually very, very easy, because pretty much all you gotta do, as soon as you, line yourself up with the rings, just pretty much stay in that exact same spot, and you'll get your star.
Yes.
However, I can't say the same thing for this next star, so here we go. And pretty much, at least it's the very last star for today and everything, so here we are. Manta Ray's Reward. And I'll be the very first to tell you, I do not like the star too much. Because pretty much what you have to do is that, you see these rays. So pretty much like what you had to do with the last star, you have to make sure that, you line yourself up perfectly to get these rings. And watch, I'm probably gonna make this easy now. Nope! Yeah, see, right there. So pretty much, pretty much if the game thinks that, you're a pixel off from, getting the rings and everything, well, guess what? You gotta do the rings all over again. Yeah, now luckily, this mission is kind enough, yeah. Yeah, I did not like this very much. But luckily, this mission is kind enough to, give you, some air and everything that you need.
Yes!
And yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, right there, alright, so usually that section right there, I like that section a little bit more. Because at the very least, this way you'll be able to get 5 rings in a row without worrying about, being a pixel off to where, you have to redo that mission all over again. But as you also saw, yeah, the star is actually in the whirlpool as well, too. So be very careful when grabbing it, but we grabbed it. And pretty much, alright, that was our 12th star right there. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Super Mario 64 on my end. So, pretty much, next time when we come back, like we said, there's only 2 more stars we have to worry about for Dire Docks. One is actually very easy, and the other one is definitely going to be another time-consuming one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah. But luckily after this, like I said, the only stars you have to worry about are the ones in Snowman's Land and anywhere else on the 3rd floor and such, so... depending on how these next stars will treat us and everything, again, this might be another one where it might be, short enough, or it might be decently length. Because I will say, looking at the recording right now, we've been recording for almost an hour and such. So pretty much yeah, depending on how these next stars will treat us, this next episode might be another hour one, or it might even be close to an hour. But pretty much we'll wait and see and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, this has been the Super Retro Brothers saying thank you all so much for watching our gameplay on Super Mario 64, where I played 64 on my end, and Bonnie's playing the DS on his end. If you guys have enjoyed these episodes, do not forget to hit the like button. And if you guys are super excited to see us continue on Super Mario 64, hit that subscribe button as well. And don't forget, if you guys got any games you want for me or Barney to try out, just list them in the comments on YouTube. So anyway, guys, this has been Zecoa Diesel with my co-hosts,
Bonnie, also known as UltiBot7.
And we're the Super Retro Brothers saying thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Super Mario 64. So, until then, take care everybody, and bye-bye. Great, now what are we gonna do with all this pizza?